Hey, it's Dustin Hyde, here to offer my reflection with respect to A3, my venture pitch with Indginize Ed Solutions. I guess I'll start with the weaknesses. I think first and foremost, one of the things that I really struggled with was just the difficulty in showcasing the product. Indigenize Ed Solutions is very much a concept and not a finished product. And in that regard, I didn't have any product tutorials or videos or product renders that really showcased what the software might look like on a computer or what the app would look like or how it functions. I really had to rely on a verbal description and really try to pitch the idea verbally. And it's difficult, I think, when you're trying to pitch a product that is totally conceptual. Even though I believe in it, it's difficult to not have some really beautiful renders of what the program would look like or some videos to show the product and how it actually functions. That's something that I thought was the most difficult part for me in this process. Um, I think another thing that I found difficult as well was the time. I know we were supposed to get in under 8 minutes, but I had so much to say and I tried to chop and edit as much as I could. And I think I got it to around 10 and a half minutes. So if I had to pick two areas where, excuse me, I struggled a little bit, those would have been the two. Um, Showcasing the product itself in terms of a conceptual idea and in the time that it took me to pitch the product. Moving over to the strengths, I think something that I did well was I took the information from deconstructing a pitch, the model that was provided to us, I think, in week 3, and I really just formulated the whole pitch off of that model and all of those key ideas and those key points. I think I brought a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm and kind of a convincing attitude with respect to the product and some of the features of the product. And I just went through and I thought hammered kind of every point from the market gap and the pain point to the solution, all the way to differentiation and the target market, the team, who I had involved in it, the ask and the return, kind of the evaluation of the company, and did some research along the way and found some data that I thought would really kind of set my product apart. And yeah, I guess a little bit about the product as well in the last moment here or so is I've worked in Indigenous education for 12 years, and I've been through some audit processes before in the past. And, there really isn't an audit compliance data tracking software or tool out there, to my knowledge. We have talked as a district staff quite a bit about what we can do. Um, most of the folks that I've spoken to across the province in the world of Indigenous education are really relying on pen and paper model. And like I said in the actual pitch itself, whether you're using an Excel spreadsheet or relying on pen and paper model, there is definitely a demand for a product like Indigenize Ed. So in that regard, I stand behind the product, and yeah, I think it could really fly. And then I guess the last thing I have to say is it was a lot of fun making this. It took a lot of takes and a lot of hard work and a lot of hours went into it, but really valuable and a worthwhile endeavor in terms of coming up with a pitch and really standing in front of a camera and offering a really convincing, heartfelt, here's my product and here's why I think somebody should invest in it. Yeah, great class, great course, and a great final project. So thanks so much for watching, and look forward to seeing everybody else's A3 venture pitches.